like I...
Please calm down. Your wound is...
That's barely a scratch. You... That's not bravado. My wounds...
Stop squirming, will you? Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be...
They look badly.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were... but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit... Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken...
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded souls. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask...
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions to...
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check... Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa.
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do... Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with... I saw you help arrange the wounded. Thank you, but I must remain to over... Juye, so he never sent... The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a... we sent him back to the city time and time again. And he just, with the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him. Oh, now I remember.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this... Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, currently there's only one waterway open from Port Gunchao in the... What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to... It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source, as the hand grenade was one of them.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Juyen. We will return to the city with... Juyen is a man full of courage. Influenced by his... The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering. Countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment. I do share some of Juyen's. However, Juyen disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be. I too found what Zhiyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and the shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Yes, I pretended to lose. After our fight, Zhiyan admitted he saw the gap between resonators. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference. Not one. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something?
I think.
So Madam Magistrate wants to... If those tacit discords break through our defenses, we haven't reached the front lines yet. But I can already smell the...
General! Follow the Qinglong to war! From the sun. Wind out! Wind Rider! Tell truth from the sun. Yeah! Stop. Wind Rider. Set toe true on the sun. Fear no more. Tell truth from the sun. Break. Wind Rider. Tell truth from the sun.
sun.
You worry.
Wind Rider.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfolk.
A woman in red who can... Could it be your vision? It might be what was happening on the battle itself is the streams from the Norfolk Barrens field rover. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you. But I didn't hear anything or sense any. Rover?
According to Baja, the leaves showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, Rover, perhaps you can... This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even... And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade. Precipitance! Hey, ha! Let me be your blade.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade. Hey!
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds.
Rejuvenating snow.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, let the winds roar. Let me be your blade.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
The end has come.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic. Why are they here? They see. I remember reading about something like this.
I see. Let's check.
Watch out! Something's not right.
Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat these tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make them. This one probably devoured, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Hi, Rover. It seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help. The village is crying. Something truly awful must have, based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from. There must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, the area is a mess. Look, someone was injured. Frexidus is likely behind it all.
The Frexidus?
Yes. I don't know much about it. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
Fusing humans and
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou. Left above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities, and no one knows their true intentions. There is one particularly insane, a man who sees no order and revels in destruction. They belong to this one overseer. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers,
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Ska, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, that makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, no need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came... Before you knew anything about this world, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and the truth hurts sometimes. You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desire, and before that, I don't want anyone to disturb. Why do you have to maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players? An innocent girl? A revered leader, and a flock of simple village. Next, what makes up false devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one? Now, Rover, the story is yours to... I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
the sounds.
Our story began once upon a time in a peaceful village. In the day, they toiled for food, fables, stories told, but they always draw the same story gets told by whatever you learn from it, like us now. This village marks the beginning, so that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. No? With a wave of his hand, his flock obeyed. They no longer had to struggle for survival. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing... Oh, so you are right. But the world we live in falls short. It's up to the two of us to... The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new... As each night passed, it was the only one to... Rover, do you think someone would... I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price. But true equality is the world was never to receive equal retribution when every wish comes with a hefty price. When they can make someone else bear, they all rush to make more wishes. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was... The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped after witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their... those oblivious lambs. Little did they... Well done. Now, I wonder, answer me and I'll who was the real culprit behind the diminishing Indeed, he held all the power, fulfilling... Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, if they were given another chance, inevitably... Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, here's my final... What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but...
That's... Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like what really happened here? The black lamb who rebelled against the innocent maiden sacrificed. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept. Fun answer, but no. Not even. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black. Well then, let's see if this black.
It is natural.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you've found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Let me be your blade.
be? Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lab can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
One with the sounds.
Administering first aid.
Storm, hear my command!
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
Rover!
Such a messy girl.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you. Rover, it seems our happy little date. But don't forget my sincere, let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Oh, don't worry. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense it took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be? Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs, we cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there.
the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction.